So they've taken my phone off me, and my tablet, and my smartwatch.
It's still early doors, but so far it's been remarkably quiet. I just fell asleep on the sofa in front of the television. When I woke up, I had that instinctive reaction to check my phone, which is just a normal thing to do, and obviously it wasn't there.
It's been a bit lonely, but it's not been unbearable. Being used to living with lots of people as well, it's a big difference.
Usually when I wake up, I check like the news apps on my phone to see what's going on in the world, that sort of thing. I think it's not so much about the technology, I've realised, but it's about the feeling of having a connection. I can hear the people in the neighbouring flats heading out in the hallway, off to do something a bit more exciting, imagine. I'm quite jealous of that. I'm starting to find it quite difficult, to be honest. I can't sleep at all. It's almost like I'm not mentally prepared for bed, because there's not been a beginning, middle and end. It's just been a constant nothingness. Morning. So on the bright side, today's the last day. I'm just counting down the hours now, and I've just kind of gone into robot mode. If you start overthinking things, you start thinking about how lonely you are. I'm supposed to do these video diaries, but I don't know what to say. Call your bum, I suppose.
Are you Joe?
I am, yes, nice to meet you.
Hello, Joe.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Come in.
Thank you very much.
How did you survive?
It's a good question. It was certainly trying, certainly very trying at times, I think. A real sense of being left out and being alone and not being part of it and being very cut off.
It's not something you think about, is it, until it actually happens to you, and then suddenly you become aware of it and realise the significance of what goes on in the world and how many people are lonely. I was bereaved.
Right.
2.5 years ago.
Oh, right.
Not having someone to talk to hug, to share things with. The more elderly people particularly, it's part of life. I can promise you that it can be devastating.
How do you think we can combat it?
The answer to that, probably the key would be to be aware of people. To talk to someone in that situation who is lonely, you have to, it really requires a little effort, doesn't it? I think that's the key.